Hello everybody, this is future me coming in really quickly at the start of your video with a brief disclaimer. I had lost all my recording footage for the next few episodes, so all of them had to be pulled straight from Twitch. This won't actually affect the quality in any way. I'm still going in and editing out things that don't matter and etc. But what it does mean is there's that banner bar at the top of the screen for the next few episodes, but I have since changed my banner from the last time you'd seen my Twitch overlay. It's a lot more streamlined and clean, so hopefully it's not going to get in your way. Anyway, without further ado, here's the rest of Alan Wake. Hope you enjoy.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to him. I can finish this.
Episode 6, Departure, which is the title of the book he's been writing. I'm sorry, who sleeps on their bed like that? Wake, that's backwards. The bed, your head's supposed to go on the other side of the bed.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Oh, so he's got a drinking problem on top of it all. Sunglasses. Now I've got my cool man shades.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Like, the game legitimately refuses to let me open the door more than an inch. Fine, I'll take the painkillers. I don't even pop the lid. I'm that addicted to them that they just fall through the lid.
The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Now I can go.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
I refuse to be lured in by a green blinking light. Okay, I'm gonna get lured in by the green blinking light.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. And she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that. Okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
I'm not a rock star, Barry. I'm a goddamn author. I can't think of any author that goes out, gets piss drunk, parties, snorts cocaine. That's a rock star you guys are thinking of.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
TiVo product placement brought to you by TiVo. I don't think I even know what a TiVo is, which explains about how successful it was, probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time.
He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for his Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And
At least I've been funny.
So that's the Poets of the Fall there.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
You're a dick, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal and you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
To Silent Hill. Or, excuse me, Bright Falls. Wrong game. If you haven't already guessed, and you probably have by now, but this is very, very much based on popular television shows that were occurring alongside this time
was the
period.
key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm doing this
I'm
myself,
sorry,
aren't I?
But
Yep.
I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
What a dick,
Mr.
Alan.
Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
Alright.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Can't I get a cool car for once? Like, just give me one of those muscle cars right off the bat?
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Yep, my course is set. I must now go with my pistol into the dark. This is like the tunnel, actually. Is this the... No, this is not the road from the start of the game. It looks very similar, at least this stretch of it, but... I'm just legitimately curious if there's... Nope, nothing that way. Come to think of it, I could have just taken the car that way, couldn't I? Where the hell is my car? Welcome to Bright Falls. Please buckle up. Horizon. Curious if there's anything back in this tunnel. No, just a ominously parked pickup truck, but a semi-truck. But yeah, as I was saying, this game is very much based on TV serials that were running about the early 1910s, 2010s, give or take. So, you know, it has that whole thing of building up, giving you little subtle hints, and in the last episode, it does a lot more character background revealing. In this case, for instance, it showed how they ended up coming here, why they were even coming here. Come on, where's a good American muscle car when you need one? Fuck. Oh, there's actually a hidden supply cache this road. Should probably grab that. Eh. Ooh, flashbang and flare gun ammo. Currently, I just look like some deranged murderer since I'm driving around with my pistol out 24/7. Oh, I ain't going this way. Unless, oh shit, do I have to go on foot?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I guess that answers that question. Oh, hey look, it's nighttime.
Kill your wife.
Oh, I kept my actual light from before. Holy shit, that's helpful. They actually let me keep things, guys. That's a bloody miracle. Do they keep all of my things? No, just the pistol and the light.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Oh, I get a car again. It's a mom's SUV. Thankfully, everybody's kind enough to let me just have the keys. All I want is a sports car or some American muscle. Is that too much to ask for? Oops. Beep, beep. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. I'm in a motel room now. Let's go see what's in the rooms. Is this actually... I think this is the motel room that Nightingale was staying at. Yeah, the Majestic.
The Poet and the Muse. Lyrics by Old Gods.
Okay, I don't need the songs playing set in, you know, monotone.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go investigate why the hell he was here. Room 1... Or is this, no, this is room 2. Before I end up checking out why he was here.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, this is all I really have ammo for. There we go. Didn't have enough rounds in the pistol to kill that type of enemy. Okay, nothing else. I'll head into Nightingale's room now.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Photos of everybody in town that's been involved in the story. Like, legitimately everybody. This bathroom's locked. Okay, oh. I think I see a muscle car over here. I must have it. Yes! Oh, this is much better. Oh, jeez. I got to drive it for 3 inches, guys. I feel excited. Ooh, that's a flare. Screw you too, Barbara. Oh, ow! I didn't even see the refrigerator. That one bloody hurt. I did not see that refrigerator. It's a sentence I never thought I would ever say in a video game. I did not see that refrigerator flying at me, but ow. Ow. Not letting that happen again. Is that the Deer Fest deer at the end, or is that a bull? Leave me alone. I don't want more flying tires. Or refrigerators. Or backhoes. Ow. Oh hell, it opened a hole in the ground. Okay, I didn't know it could do that. I'm gonna have to use my flashbangs on that thing, because that's... Oh, motherfucker, I'm all the way back here. This segment sucks. Hey, you're a spooky barrel. I'm running. Oh hell. Ow. Nobody saw that one. Let me outrun the spooky barrel.
What the hell?
Ow. No. No. I'd have to patiently go past everything, because otherwise I die. Well, bye, tire. It's like prop hunt. I have to knock over objects so they don't become haunted. No, bad refrigerator. Oh! Whew. Fucking hell. Okay, so now it's the backhoe. Fuck off. I'm not dealing with you. Oh god, I can't see anything. Oh, that's vibrant. There we go. Muscle car. In light. It's the chosen car. Bugger off. Oh, Jesus! Well, that's not a pleasant thing to find. So now she's possessing monster trucks. I feel a little cheated.
The poet and the muse.
I don't need to hear him talk about the lyrics again. You guys have already heard these songs playing, and again, if not, they are worthwhile looking up on YouTube to actually have them sung at you, not to have them spoken at you in a monotone voice. Coffee. Can't get into that house. Alright, well that means I'm getting back in my car and going before the local woodsmen show up. Ooh. Apparently my car can't go through a fence. Muscle Car 2.0. Okay, bye. Whoa! Oh shit. Damaging the paint job. And no, I did not announce my stream. I should have, probably on Twitter and such, but I almost missed the starting point of the stream, which makes me feel even more guilty, because what I was doing prior ended up running over a little bit. In fact, you can see that at the beginning of this stream. Like, when you go back and rewatch it, if you feel like rewatching it, the first, like, 5 minutes is me playing Sea of Thieves. Whew, that got too close. That, yes, I will give you that was a very successful run of Sea of Thieves. And it seems like I have the go-to from those that I play with to actually record the Sea of Thieves episodes. So I will be doing that as bonus filler content, and that'll most likely hit YouTube more than Twitch, honestly. Where the hell did all these guys come from? Fuck it. That makes sense, and I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll probably primarily be announcing the start of my streams on Twitter, because I do want to keep that as a interface for me to interact with those that want to watch and participate. The Twitter, by the way, for those of you that would care to follow that have not already, it is the usual, you know, Twitter etc, etc, and the handle is @Ravenwind.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
That airplane landed on top of me almost, so that explains where she got it from. Thank you. In fact, once I start Greedfall, is the second half of this stream. Yes, that is the next game. It got voted for, unless it's... There's still technically, I think, an hour and a half of time left on that poll, so it might change, but right now Greedfall is the game at the top of the list. I'll be announcing that I'm starting whatever game it is next. So there is that. The chosen 50s pickup truck. What the hell is this place? All visitors must see the yard manager. You must sign a liability waiver. I'll pick up the hunting rifle before I leave here. I'm just keeping the shotgun because if I'm going to switch, I may as well use up my shotgun ammo. Ooh, flare gun. Hi there. Knife murderer. Oh, hell. I auto-equipped the flare gun. Damn it. Oh, I did not need to use that, but, overkill, I guess? Yeah, let me go back in and grab that hunting rifle, so I don't forget after I follow the light. Supplies. Ow. I was actually going to start this stream about 30 minutes earlier because I had wanted to just play something random in the background, like Tenchi or something, and talk with you guys for a little bit. Primarily about my aspirations and where I want to take this channel. Obviously, I started this later than I intended to, so I couldn't really get to that. But I'll do a little bit of touching on it here because even if this flies back to YouTube down the line, I don't care. It's actually good that they hear it as well. About where I plan to... Oh, hi guys. So, first of all, I've been on doing this now for a month. My first... I believe my actual month date is officially of today, actually. I've had people that are outside my friend circle watch, which is awesome. And my growth progress on YouTube and on Twitch is not fantastic. It's not like astronomical. It's nothing to write home about, but it's enough that I'm still progressing. Even if it was just one person, I'd still progress because I do enjoy doing this. That's the one thing I really want to stress about this, is that I'm not doing this for a monetization value. I'm not doing this to make a profit, although it would be awesome if I could do this as a living. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying doing it. To reflect back on that, actually, as another part, is I've worked retail. That's what I've been doing for my last, 8 years of my life, give or take. I've been working retail at various locations and various positions. What the fuck? But, even though I may never have really clicked with what I was doing with retail, and I worked at goddamn GameStop, so selling video games you would think would be something easy, but I did not like the environment. That wasn't to say I didn't enjoy what I did, but I did not like the corporate cutthroat environment. I did enjoy making people smile. That was my favorite thing, was making customer satisfaction was something that was very important to me. Even today, even after all the bullshit of dealing with corporations, I enjoyed customer satisfaction, which is part of what I'm wanting to do here, is to give back to people. If I know that at the end of the day, I made even just one person happy, one person enjoyed my content, that's enough for me, honestly. Now, obviously, I would love to reach a bigger audience. One person, most people would just go, that's not worth the time. But I'm just letting you know, if even just one of you comments and says, hey, I like what you've done, that is enough for me. If it's 1,000, if it's 2,000, I'm still going to hold that in the same regard. Each individual is important. So, again, this is just a smaller brief of what I wanted to touch on earlier. But just to kind of throw a little bit more of myself into this than I usually do, at least about my history and where I come from and why I'm doing this. And it's fine that you kept me, Crash. Like I said, now that you and the others have said, yeah, it's totally cool for me to use you guys in future footage, I will probably be recording more Sea of Thieves, which gives me more stuff to sort through and make funny videos and etc. Or just have, like today's moment, which I wish I had been recording for, because that was bloody amazing and stupid. I have a bad feeling about the crane that's cycling that car around.
I had to get the container out of my way. There had to be a way to power up the container lift.
I did not get to record... Actually, no, I did get to record your ADD moment. That is right. I was recording that at the very beginning of this. But, it's like I said, though. Even if just one person at the end of the day comes back and says, hey, I enjoyed what you've done. And obviously, you guys, my friends that I know personally, that's cool to hear it from you guys, but complete strangers and everything, too, you know? At the end of the day, as long as one person enjoyed it, I'm going to keep doing it.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings, sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
So that explains why they mentioned that Barbara's heart was missing. Zane cut it out. I also have a surprise for all of you. For you guys watching on YouTube, it'll be tomorrow with the first video of Greedfall. I'm assuming it's Greedfall. That actually might change based on the next hour-ish of the poll. But there is a surprise in hand for the second half of this stream. And again, for you folks on YouTube, it'll be either tomorrow or the day after when I start my next game. Oh my god, that sounds like a lot of people. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Okay. And by a lot, I mean two. I swear I heard more voices than just two. No, no, stop it. Clink, 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 clink. Mother... Can I not have the fucking industrial tools coming after me, please? You know what? This is what they gave me flare guns for. Ow! That flare gun did like nothing to that bulldozer. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me through. Did I miss a coffee thermos? No, that's just a sparking wire. Oh god, why is this so slow? Why is this so slow? Light, I see light. Okay. Well, that didn't go as badly as I thought it would, actually. Anyway, time to take a working pickup truck. Again, Alan Wake is not a driving game. Ow! What the fuck just hit me?
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
I mean, when you put it that way, it just sounds insane. Is that what hurt me? Was my conscience back there? I mean, maybe that makes sense. Alan Wake's just starting to feel guilty about everything. I have a lot of lights here and a combat shoddy, and this is an old West style town.
I will never give her to you.
Oh, fuck, what the hell? Hey, look, a dude with a chainsaw. Am I allowed to use this on people? Wait, he's still alive. No. Ow! I didn't know he was still alive. He fell over. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. And then he just plopped back up.
I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Alright, so I'm gonna... I have to push this stupid thing again. I'm just gonna run straight for that spotlight if possible and drop a flare down.
I will never give her to you.
not looking forward to fighting this dude, so he's just gonna get a flare and not die, apparently. Burn, you bastards. I think she's not happy with me anymore. That's 2 chainsaws. Alright, this is when these come in handy. Bugger off. Alright. I know there's a bunch of resources behind me, but it's mostly pistol ammo. And I'm honestly fine on that. Oh, there's Paige in here.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
That's interesting. But then again, they've stated multiple times that it's basically pure creation. Like, both good and bad of it. Where the hell do I go to get out of here? It should be through here, right? Oh, hey, look, another card. That's where. Bye. Anything on this side of the houses? No. Oh, fine, whatever. I'll just get in a light.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Fuck, that's quite a distance. Oh, I gotta take a minecart. Alright, I get to take a minecart. Hey, look, birds. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Oh, I guess I'm here. Oh, guess it's a good thing I got out when I did. Well, thank you for the extra supplies. I don't necessarily need the shotgun because I've got a hunting rifle, but... All these bird ambushes just keep failing spectacularly. Oh, hi there. Ow! Fuck. Leave me alone, birds. Is the bird still causing frame lag for you guys? Because you mentioned the last time we were playing this that there was frame lag whenever the birds got on screen. Because as if the birds trying to kill me wasn't enough, they're also trying to kill my frames. Take me a moment. Oh shit, where did the axe murderer come from? No, bad axe murderer, I don't want you right now. Go back home. Fucking hell, I don't know where that axe murderer came from, but he was not invited. I'm just not questioning why there's an emergency supply box inside this rundown, broken shed that nobody's been into for 100 years. Actually, that's a lie. I am very much questioning why. Okay. I don't like dealing with you guys. You're just annoying. There's a light. Oh, hell. I did not see the axe murderer come out. Apparently I'm having a day of not seeing axe murderers. That's just all I'm getting out of all this. This is just, I'm being ambushed left and right by axe murderers. This is my safe space, you're not allowed. Oh, hi there. He's evolved into a shovel murderer now. Was that a boat? Yeah, she just dropped the boat on me. Again, the teleporting bastards aren't really worth the time or effort to fight. I'll fight them if they get too close, but 90% of the time they're just standing there being pains in the asses teleporting around. Holy shit, did they actually start fighting back? You guys aren't welcome inside my friendship circle. There we go. Oh, the safety of light. Revolver, shotgun, all the good stuff. Oh, I just had a train car thrown at me. I'm gonna make the assumption I go towards where the train car came from. Barbara, can you cut it out for 2 seconds? Oh, Jesus. You miserable bitch, can you leave me alone? Alright, made it to another safety of light point, and now we can proceed on without hopefully having another boat thrown at my head. Darkness wears her face. Yeah, I've been aware of that for about 2 chapters now.
Needed to get the generator running.
Oh, it looks like it's a power line that goes this way. There's the generator. I am loaded for fucking ammo. Like, this is an insane amount of ammo I've got on me. That sounds friendly. I think I understand now why they gave me so much ammo. Oh, well, thank you for running right into the electrical line. That was very helpful. Come again, please. Thankfully, the Taken aren't too bright. just broke. How dare. Ooh, page. Which way do I get out of here? Out that way.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
Could you stop with the boats? Alright. Goddamn batteries. There we go. There was somebody there for half a second, and then they vanished.
Do as you're told.
I don't wanna. Ow, that was a rock.
Alice never loved you.
Fuck! Okay, that one I did not see coming. I'm tired of refrigerators flying at me. Boats and refrigerators, that's all this fucking woman has. Oh, and holes. Boats, refrigerators, and apparently pitfalls that I never saw coming. Sure I can. Oh my god, you think they're giving me enough flare gun ammo, guys? Alright, anyway, time to progress. I actually see her for a moment right there in the middle. That's a little premature, don't you think, Wake? You have died. Game over.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's
fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud.
Well, thank you. I am, yes.
Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
The fuck did you put this flashlight? Or the clicker? Where is the clicker hiding? There's the clicker.
Back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. If it stands in your way, it won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
Like, literal heart? Because you did cut out the heart. Hello.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Mr. Scratch seems a little off. Telephone pole, red barrel, shopping cart, phone. Ooh, bird. Bird! Alright, pass. Barrel, telephone pole.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
I had written myself across the ocean.
This part of the game's a tiny bit trippy. I mean, it's a cool concept, though. More bird. Bird. Bye, bird.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
I guess they were into some kinky things.
You're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Well, that's disturbing.
I willed the cabin to be real.
This one's gonna take a bit, guys. It takes a bit of power to summon a cabin. There we go. Hey, look, more bird.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! I'm coming!
First, I have to summon
Your husband
birds.
refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Hello, Barbara.
Now you will never get her back.
Yeah, there is a hole where her heart should be. And it is leaking shadows.
I am much older than you.
Okay.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Well, that's bright.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong.
So midnight, and
It
now
was a long journey through the night back into the light.
time's going backwards.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
No, no. I didn't count the number of days it's cycling right now. Have you guys been paying attention? Was that 7, like the number of days he lost initially? Well, it's Deer Fest. So it was 14 days later, because this is Deer Fest. Or 7 days since he got back in the cabin. One to two. Hey, look, these are all the people that... Some of those people actually died earlier. One of them I recognized did. So I guess Stucky and all of them are back. We have a new lamp lady. And that's Nightingale behind her. Okay. So yeah, everybody that got taken in some way came back, and Rose is now the new light lady, or lamp lady.